All right, Chinatown, Vancouver. Let us begin. Click, click, click. Hello, everyone. I am here at the corner of Gore and Kiefer, my favorite spot to begin my trip, my wanderings, my photo walk here in Chinatown, here in Vancouver, and my favorite photo walk region in all of Vancouver, and maybe even the world. But I'm down here. I just shot a video while walking on my way here, and now I'm gonna be going to grab some lunch. It's almost 12, so grab a quick lunch, and then I'm gonna go out and shoot with my Fuji. Yes, the X Pro 3 and the 18-1.4, and I'll tell you what lenses I think Fujifilm should be making next. What are their next lenses that they should make? And of course, gotta go upstairs here. Let's just take this off here. Is that good? Okay, good. All right. Looks like it's not that busy. My favorite booth is ready for me. And so I'm gonna just have a quick lunch, and then I'll meet you guys outside, all right? All right, guys. Just finished having lunch at Maxim's, and I actually changed my lens over to the 35-1.4, the original, my favorite Fujifilm X series lens for the X Pro 3. But I want to talk about like the lenses that I think Fujifilm should be making. And so the number one lens is to make a Mark II version of the 18mm f2. Now they've done Mark II version of the 56-1.2. They've made Mark II of the XF27 f2.8, which is actually a really smart one to do. And then they also did a new version of the 23 f1.4, but at the same time as the 18, 23, and 33 f1.4, I call them the Fuji Luxes. But it's time, Fujifilm, it's time to make the XF 18mm f2 V2, the Mark II version. 28 equivalent is my favorite focal length, and I really like the 18-1.4. I had it on when I was starting the video, but I took it off because it's just too big and heavy. Oh, better cross here. It's too big and heavy. In fact, here, I just happened to put it in my pocket. Right here, 18 f1.4, optically one of Fujifilm's best lenses, but it's too big for as a daily lens, especially on my X Pro 3. Now on the XS20 and the XS10, this was kind of like, what did I call it? I call it like a mini Q, because you know, you get in the 28mm equivalent with this lens here, you're getting f1.4, but still, if you can redo the XF18 f2 and then make it RWR, I think that'd be great. And I understand that optically you'll have to change the formula because of the design, but so be it. Fujifilm, you do a good job. So that's number one. Number two is Fujifilm needs to remake the XF 14mm f2.8. That is also an old lens. I don't want to see a Mark II. I want to see an f2 or f1.4 version. Viltrox with their 13-1.4 and all these other brands are now making like 12mm f2s, 12mm f1.4s, 14mm f1.4s. Fujifilm needs to make a fast, ultra-wide prime. So a 14 will be perfect for me because that's the 21mm equivalent, and I love that focal length. If they did an f2, I'd be happy, especially if the size and weight is reasonably compact. But if they can make an f1.4, I'm willing to put up with the size and weight. In fact, they can make both of those, XF14 f2 and an XF14 f1.4. Have it as two different sort of series, a Fuji Lux and a Fuji Chron. Take would also be super happy. All right, lens number 3, or is that 4, that I want Fujifilm to make is kind of connected to all the other lenses that I talked about, which is the 27 f2.8, when they remade that pancake lens, put an aperture ring, made it weather sealed, sold really well. And that formula, they basically pushed it to the new XF 23mm f2.8. So that's the 35mm equivalent pancake. And they kind of match it with the new XE5. Genius move. And the silver version looks fantastic. And I think that lens will also be kind of like a modern classic bestseller. Now, if they could keep this pancake series going, again, let's talk about the 18. I think the next, if they're gonna make the next pancake, so they have a 27 pancake, f2.8, a 23 f2.8 pancake. What's the next? Next one is an 18. an 18mm f2.8 pancake. Now I know I'm being greedy for asking for a new 18 f2 Fujikron, but if there's a 27 and a 23 pancake, then it needs to be an 18. I don't think it'll sell as well, so this is again me being selfish. I think the 18 f2 Fujikron is a must. It's not just about me, but that lens is popular. They needed to make a new version. And 18 f2.8 won't be as popular, so I think, even though I say 18, so maybe a 35 f2.8. Maybe that's the one, pancake. Even though I want the 18 version, a 35 f2.8 pancake will be a good idea for the next pancake from Fujifilm. All right, I also switched back to the 18-1.4 because 35 was too tight for me today. I like to go a little bit wide. I put some samples of 35 I shot, but I prefer 18. And as I come to the edge of, official Chinatown's back there, but I'm coming to the edge of my regular route here, I thought I would talk about one more lens, or at least lens series that I want Fujifilm to make, is their prime super telephotos. There's lots of zooms that Fujifilm has made. That's great. I'm a prime lens person. There's a beautiful 200mm f2, and they have the new one, I forgot what it was now, I even had it. What is it, a 400 f4 or something, whatever it is, 500 f4. Fujifilm needs to make another powerful, I would say 300mm f2.8 or 350mm f2.8. I think that would be a good lens. Super telephoto prime lenses with drop-in filters for those that do wildlife, nature. If Fujifilm is serious about trying to attract those type of photographers, wildlife, nature, motorsports, those kind of things, you need more primes. So there's a 200 prime, but we need 300, 400, 500. I mean, even an 800 f5.6 would be ideal for Fujifilm. So those are the lenses that I think Fujifilm should be making in the near future. For me, selfishly, I want to see a 18 f2 Summicron V2 with weather sealing. Also an ultra wide prime would be great, a 14mm f2 or f1.4, as well as more pancake lenses. I think they are doing well. And then finally, super telephoto lenses. And so I still love Fujifilm. I still love my X-mount cameras and lenses, but I want to see more. Let me know down below what lenses that you would like to see Fujifilm make, and let me know if you agree with me or don't agree with me, and what other lenses should they make. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon, and happy shooting. Click, click, click. Peace. Let's get home.